Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We'll continue with the book Al-Arabiyyah Bayna Yadayk. Last week we finished the third conversation from the book. So inshallah we'll go on to page 7 of the actual book, Al-Mufradat, the words. So inshallah I'll test everyone here on the words that we took last week. Mudarris, the teacher. Talibatun, the student. Is it male student or female student? Tabibatun, the female doctor. Muhandisun, someone else. What's a akhun? Is it? It's a brother. Wa ukhtun, it's a sister. Sadiqun, is it? Friend or companion. Sadiqatun, the female companion or friend. Hada, what is the meaning of hada? This. How do you use hada? We used 3 properties for hada. They were? It has to be close. Masculine. Singular. Hadihi, someone else. Close, feminine, singular. And then we took some pronouns. Huwa, here. Do you remember the others that we took that are not mentioned here? Ana, which means I. Anta, you. Anti, she. Alright. Anti means you. Anta, you. Anti, you. One, anta is masculine, anti is feminine. So inshallah we'll go to the first exercise, التدريب. He says, سل بين الكلمة والصورة المناسبة. You link the word to the suitable picture. And this time he sorted it out properly when there's lines in between the two. So we have a man and a little girl. Then we have mudarrisun, talibatun. Where do we link the man writing on the board? To mudarris or talibatun? Mudarris. Why is that? What do you see? It's a teacher. And then talibatun, it's a student. We link that to the little girl. Okay, below it we have a man holding something and a helmet. And on the left of it, something that looks like a doctor. So how do you say a doctor in Arabic? Tabibun. Okay, and then we have muhandisun and tabibatun actually. So where do we link muhandisun to? The right picture or the left? The right. And muhandisun means? Engine. Engineer. And then doctor on the right. Alright. Then we have 2 pronouns, 3 men, 2 women. Where do we link هذه to? هذه. To the right. Although the picture here is incorrect because she's far. We would have said tilka. Tilka. Well, because she should be closer than that, we say هذه, this. And then we have, the one on the left is okay because he's close to him. You can say هذا أخي or هذا مهندس. Inshallah. So now we'll go to page 8. Page 8. He said, استمع, listen, ثم ضع علامة الصحيح في مربع المناسبة. Here what we'll do is, you will listen, yarhamkallah, then you'll put a tick in the suitable box. What you do, so this book comes with an audio, and you listen to the audio, and then you tick what you hear. But to save time, I've written down what is in the audio. I will say it, you'll tick the suitable box. So we'll start with the first one. The first one where it says the line, that's number 1. هذا. هذا. Number 2, below it. أخت. أخت. We're reading from the right, going down, where it says number 1, then number 2. Number 3, mudarrisun. Number 4, misrun. Number 5, tabibatun. Number 6, anti. Have you all got that? Shall I repeat it?
No. 1, 2, 3.
There's 6 altogether. 6. Starting from the right, where the 3 boys in white. That's number 1. Then the 2 little kids, that's number 2. So you see where it says 1, 2, 3. We'll get to numbers soon.
Can you repeat 1, 2, 3?
Okay, I'll start again. هذا for number 1. Number 2, أخت. Number 3, مدرس. Tick the مدرس. Number 4 is easy, مصر. Number 5, طبيبة. And number 6, أنت. Have you all got that? Okay, let's go through it then. So number 1, did you tick the right or the left? You ticked the right. Number 2, the left one, that's أخت. Number 3, the right. So we have a disagreement. You ticked the left or the right? You said the right. You said left. So so I said مدرس. مدرس. Which one is a مدرس? So what's the right? He's a طالب, he's a student. So he's the left. Number 4, everyone should get this one right. All right. Number 5, طبيبة. So left. And number 6, أنت. Left. Easy. Okay, let's go to the second exercise. Here we have 1, 2, and 3. And then for number 1, there's alif, ba, jim, and dal. So what you do is, you point to the picture that you hear. I'll say the picture, you point to it. Okay, we'll do number 1. Number 1 is أخت. There's 2, صح? أخت. We'll come back to it. أخت. Tick أخت or point to أخت. Number 2, أنت. And the third one, مدرس. I admit the pictures are not the best.
Can't even see it,
Yeah, but we'll go back to it. The first one, أخت, is dal. Assuming because she's younger. أخت. It's the last one, dal. Number 2 was anti. I'm assuming ba is hada because they're close. But I'm assuming is the first one, anti. And the last one, because it's clear, I won't give you the answer. What's the last one? Dal, mudaris. طيب. We'll move on now. Inshallah, the pictures will get more clear and easier. We're just getting used to the exercises for now. Inshallah, now we'll do the numbers. The numbers, we'll start with 1. واحد is 1. اثنان is 2. ثلاثة is 3. أربعة is 4. And خمسة is 5. We only count to 5, and then next time will give us 6 to 10. So what are the numbers? No, in Arabic. 2, 3, 4, and 5. خمسة. Who can do it without looking? Inshallah, you can share.
Yeah.
It'll be probably easy to share.
Yeah, I've got the old version.
Oh yeah,
Like the
yeah.
different pictures.
That was. So who can now do it without looking? تفضل.
واحد
Yeah.
اثنان ثلاثة أربعة خمسة.
Okay. with a ضمة. إكرام. واحد. اثنان. ثلاثة. أربعة. خمسة. Okay, yeah, I keep thinking we'll carry on. Alright, so now it's still بين العدد والصورة المناسبة. You link between the picture and the suitable number. So look at the pictures and look at the numbers. Recognize how the numbers look. Does anyone not recognize the numbers? So the first, let's look at the numbers below and then we'll link it to the picture. What's the first number that you see? أربعة. Okay, so then look for a picture with 4 books. Currently, I'm not able to write on the PDF. So is it the first book, is it the second picture, the third picture, the fourth or fifth picture? The second picture from the right. Okay, the second number, what number is that? اثنان. Where is 2 books?
The fourth one.
The fourth one from the right.
The second one to the left. Yeah.
Okay, second one to the left. And then the circle, what number is that? What number is that? Khamsa. So now we link it to the picture with 5 books. It's the last one. And then what number is that? The line going down like that. Wahid. Where is the book that is Wahid? The first one. And then what's left?
The left.
Thalatha. That is the middle. Okay. Now he's saying Rattib. Now you have to put the numbers in order. You're writing the numbers. Starting with Wahid. Then you write Ithnan, Thalatha, Arba'a, Khamsa. If you've got the book, then do that as homework. If you've not got the book, then just leave it. Alright, now he says, Ashir, now you point to the number that you hear. You point to the number that you hear. If I now was to point to the last picture, what number is that?
Wahid.
If I point to the first picture,
None.
Ithnan. Alright, what's the middle number? Thalatha. And the second last number is? Arba'a. طيب. Now is Qul. Now I point to the number. You guys give me the number. I'm pointing to the last one. The first one? What is it? So the last one's Wahid. Ithnan. The middle one is? Thalatha. So inshallah, now you're able to count 1 to 5. Let's move on now to page 10. So the method of the book is he's going to keep repeating the same words and the same method like conversation until it becomes firm. So don't get bored of repeating hal anta Pakistaniyun, hal anta Misriyun. It's going to keep coming. So there's 2 examples now. We're going to pair up and we're going to speak to each other. I'll read it first and then I'll explain. So al-mithal, the first one on the left, Talib 1 is blue, Talib 2 is the one in gold orange. Hal anta Pakistaniyun? Are you Pakistani? Naam, ana Pakistaniyun. Yes, I am Pakistani. And then the other example is the feminine version. Hal anti, it's not anta, hal anti Pakistaniyatun? Naam, ana Pakistaniyatun. What's the difference between the masculine and the feminine here? Is ta marbuta. So one way of making a word feminine is by adding a hamza, a fatha to the last letter, then a ta marbuta at the end of it. So if we look at muhandisun, is a masculine or male engineer. What's the last letter of muhandis? Sin. Put the fatha on the sin and then a ta marbuta. Muhandisatun. So if talibun is a male student, how do I say a female student? Talibatun. And it's not for every word because akhun is what? A brother. Can I now say akhatun? No. This is not the case for every word. Alright, so now look. You have 6 words at the bottom. Turkiyun, Turkiyatun, Misriyun, Misriyatun, Suriyun, Suriyatun. So the male and female, Turkish nationality, Egyptian and Syrian. What you'll do now is speaking to the person next to you. You'll say, for example, Hal anta, then you replace Turkiyun, Hal anta, Turkiyun, Naam ana, Turkiyun. You just practice. So the sisters do the left side and they do the feminine one. The brothers will do the right side and do the masculine one. And for homework next week, you give me your nationality and your country. So you say, Ana Somaliyun, Ana min Somal, like that. That's your homework. You give me your nationality and your country. Inshallah, we'll just practice that now. طيب. So we'll carry on now. If you're, for the homework next week, you can't, if you're Pakistani, I don't want Pakistan, or Turkish, or Egyptian, or Syrian. You give me another country, because it's been done for you. And if you're Somali, no, because I gave you that as well. So if you're Somali, you give me another one. You have to be something else.
Make something else.
Something else. طيب, okay, let's move on. He says, Hati jumalan kaman fi mithal. Give me a sentence as is in the example. So the example here is, first of all, look at the picture. We have أخ مدرس. أخ مدرس. A brother, teacher. So then he said, give me an example just as in the, give me a sentence as is in the example. So he says, هذا أخي هو مدرس. For those that weren't here last week, how do I possess something and make it mine? We add a ya to the end of it. So أخي means my brother. أخ, a brother. So Fahd, if جوال is a phone, how do I say my phone?
What's the word?
Yeah, everyone gave it to him. Okay, I have to give another word now. Kitabun. How do I say my book? Kitabi. Stretch it, don't give it a kasra. If you don't stretch it, you've just given it a kasra. Because of the ya, kitabi. Yeah, because of the ya. Alright, so let's do the second one together, and then I'll go around asking people. So we have ukhtun, mudarrisatun. What do we say?
هذه أختي هي مدرسة.
I was waiting for someone to say هذا أختي هو مدرسة. طيب. Ikram, give me the third one. Okay, Abdul Hakim, give me the third one.
هذا صديق هو طبيب.
You have to say mine.
هذا صديقي.
Yeah, هذا صديقي
هو طبيب.
هو طبيب. You want to try one?
Yeah, sure.
The doctor, the bottom right.
هذه صديقتي هي طبيبة.
هذه صديقتي, this is my female companion. هي طبيبة, she is a doctor. Fahd?
هذا أخي
هذا أخي.
هو مهندس.
هو مهندس, he is an engineer. And the last one, you want to try? هذه أختي. The first part you got right, but huwa is he. The female pronoun is here. Yeah, here. Here, muhandisatun. Ahsan. طيب, that's good. Exercise 2. Now we're back to conversating with our Zamil. Zamil is a classmate or workmate. So I'll read the examples and then we'll pause and do the exercise. مثال, من أين أنت? Min means, break it down, min, from. أين means, where. Anta, you, where are you from? And if I'm speaking directly to feminine or girl, what do I say? Min أين أنت? And then, so previously we done nationalities, now we're doing countries. Pakistaniyun is Pakistani. Now this is the country, Pakistan. The difference. So the picture, the first picture is Anta Pakistaniyun. So the second one, what do we say? Min Aina? Anti. The picture at the bottom right. Ana min? Turkiya. Alright, so in pairs again. Talib 1 will ask the questions. Talib 2 will answer. Let's do that. So we'll quickly go through these. For next week again, more homework. You're going to give me your nationality and the country that you're from. Is that easy? Country and nationality. All right, we'll go in pairs. We'll go through quickly. You two read for us the first one.
من أين أنت؟
Min أين أنت?
Oh, is it the first one?
Yeah, the first one at the bottom.
Which one?
Min أين?
Okay.
من أين أنت?
أنا
أنا من
من تركيا.
تركيا. Next two.
من أين هو؟
من أين هو?
هو من سوريا.
هو من سوريا. He's from Turkey. You too?
من أين هي؟
من أين هي? Where's she from? Okay, you'll say here min Misr. Like that. Here min Misr. She is from Egypt. Like that. Okay, go on you two.
من أين أنت؟
من أين أنت? Where are you from?
أنا من باكستان.
أنا من باكستان. طيب. أنت sorry أنت هي. أي نعم طيب أنا من باكستان. طيب. We'll go to the next page. Now we are on page 12. This one's easy. Now you know how to say my name. What is a name? The word name? Ismun. It has another meaning as well. What's the other meaning? Who knows? Noun. Now, Ismun means noun and it also means name. Who knows the jam'? Asma. Names. Now, so you'll say Ismi Khalid, Ismi Khalil, Ismi Khadija, Ismi Muhammad, Ismi Fatima. What do we say about the first person? Is it
It doesn't change.
for the male and the female? They're both the same. You'll say Ana, Ismi, Kitabi. First person is the same for the man and woman. So quickly, I'll go around, I'll ask everyone for their name. Masmuk? Or I just say Masmukum. I need to keep asking. Ismi? Ismi Atiyah? Ismi Ikram? Ismi Abdul Hakim?
اسمي يوشع.
Ismi Yusha?
اسمي مهر.
Ismi Mahad?
اسمي فهد
Ismi Fahad?
اسمي تحميد
Ismi Tahmid?
اسمي ريان.
Ismi Rayan?
اسمي هشام.
Ismi Hisham? Ismi Muhammad? Abdullah, yeah, his name's Abdullah. Do you say Muhammad? Okay, Ismi Abdullah? Ismi Nasir. طيب. So now you're able to ask someone for their name, ask them what their nationality is. Who remembers that? My jinsiyah took. Jinsiyah is a nationality. You're able to say where you're from, what country you're from. What else do we take?
name
Okay, you can ask them for their name. You can ask them their condition. How do I say that? كيف حالك? طيب. Fifth exercise. مثال أنا تركي أنا من تركيا. You can read the next one for me. What's up from Abdul Hakim? Just read the Surah.
أنا سورية.
Mhm.
أنا من سوريا.
Yes, I'm Syrian. I'm from Syria.
أنا مصرية.
أنا مصرية.
أنا من مصر.
أنا من مصر.
أنا باكستاني
يون. نعم. أخي يون try.
أنا تركية.
نعم.
أنا من التركية.
طيب وبعد ألف اللام you can say أنا من تركيا. Some nationalities they take ألف اللام, but not all. Like Al-Hind. And now the next page you'll find this on every chapter. Every chapter will have this. Is a summary of everything that we've taken. So there's how many boxes? We have 8 boxes. So Ana, Anta, Huwa. Would you notice what these pronouns? Ana, I, Anta, you, Huwa, he. Would you notice here?
so first person second person and third person, right?
Naam, Ana is first, Anta second, Huwa is third. But what do we notice? They are? They're masculine, but they are? Singular. Naam. The reason why it's important because you can't say Ana, Taliban, Ana Tullab, like that. So you can use the singular pronouns with singular nouns. Then you have pronouns that are for 2, words that are for 2. You have words that are for 3, pronouns that are for 3. So you can say Ana Talibun, I'm a student. Or Anta Talibun, you are a student. Huwa Talibun, he's a student. Anta Ana Mudarrisun, I'm a teacher. Anta Mudarrisun, you are a teacher. Huwa Mudarrisun, like that. And then go to the right, number 2. You have Ana, again I. Anti, we're here. You was here. She. So you have Talibatun. What's a Talibatun? Female student. And like, can I say now, here, Talibun? No. Why is that?
She is a male.
Yes, we have a male pronoun and then we have a female noun. We have Mudarrisatun, Tabibatun, then we have the nationalities that are for the woman. Number 3, Min Aina, Anta. What does that mean? Min Aina, Anta. Where are you from? Don't translate literally. Where are you from? Min Aina, Anti. Yes. Min Aina, Huwa. Min Aina, Hiya. Where is she from? طيب. And then number 4 we have Ana, Anta, Anti, Huwa, Hiya. We've got all the pronouns because now you are from a country. You're saying I'm from such and such. Ana min Pakistan, Ana min Turkey, or Huwa min, Hiya min, it doesn't matter. Number 5, Hal. What is that Hal? حرف الاستفهام, which is what's it used for, Fad?
It's a questioning noun.
It's a questioning particle.
Particle.
It's not a noun, it's a particle. He said harf. Harf is a particle. And there's another way of doing it. Who remembers from Medina book? Who done Medina?
The Hamza.
It's the Hamza. But I prefer using hal. Hal is easier because you can hear it more clear. You can say hal anta Pakistaniyun. What does that mean?
Pakistan.
Are you Pakistani? Or you can say anta. Yeah, and hal is hal. Hal probably easier to use hal. And then you can say hal anti Pakistaniyatun. So how would I say now? Are you a doctor? You might be dying. You want to know if someone's a doctor for help. How do I say, are you a doctor? Naam. How do I say, are you a female teacher? Hal anti mudarrisa. Naam. So you see now you can just replace words and put in other words. It didn't say, in example, there's no tabib, there's no mudarrisa. But you can just replace them. Number 6, we have na'am, anam, and the country that you're from. So if I say hal anta min Turkiya, you'll say ana na'am, ana min Turkiya. Then we have number 7, hada wa hadihi. Hada means? Hadihi means? This. Na'am. So, Fahd, is it okay to say hada ukhti?
No, هذه.
هذه أختي. So we say هذا أخي, هذا صديقي, and then we say هذه أختي, هذه أختي, هذه صديقتي. And then اسمي is the same for both. اسمي خالد, اسمي خولة, اسمي خليل, اسمي خديجة. طيب. So inshallah we'll stop here. Next week we will carry on from listening exercises and speaking. So far we're halfway through the chapter. So right now we're getting used to the book, but from the next chapter I want to finish it in 2 sittings. So do half reading and a bit of speaking, and then the next one, the next week on a Sunday, if you do it, we'll do listening and speaking. Is that clear? سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.